Going live there and there. Toss my mouse around. Hello everyone, Atelihai, Attitu, Tingasugi, Tunguhugi. Welcome everyone, Aniin, Buju. Welcome to our Makitatsiatuq virtual fitness. We are back in the new year and we're going to get into this workout. I'm excited to be back, although we have been putting up those XMAS videos and I still have 2 more to go through. So, so this is like a little fun workout break for me in between those crazy videos. So thank you all for tuning in and watching those. They've been doing great. You've been doing great. Thank you for having me on your phones and computers and all that. And thank you, Paige and Brian from TIA, for joining us on this Monday Makitatsiatuq workout. And of course, thank you to our guest today, Bliss, joining on Paige's screen. Thank you very much for joining us. It's great when we can have additional people on the screen who aren't us 3 meatheads all the time. So thank you for joining. If you guys are feeling up to it, we can get into this warm up. All right. So we changed things up a little bit. I've dropped the warm up repetitions down to 5, just because it saves us a little bit of time. It gets us warmed up, and we're not going to burn ourselves out during that warm up. So the first part of the warm up is going to be all push up based. So we're going to be relying on our body weight to work our chest and our biceps here. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to get into some Sphinx push-ups. During the XMAS challenge, I've been doing lots of these Sphinx push-ups, and they have pretty much completely redefined my forearms. So we're going to be getting down into a Sphinx position. So down onto the forearms, just tight into the chest. And we're going to be pushing just our upper body off of the floor, keeping those forearms straight. Going all the way up to 5.
3, 4, 5.
Just like so. Again, pushing with the forearms. Easy, but great for just waking up that whole upper body. After those, we're going to move into reverse push-ups. So similar to Sphinx push-ups, we're going to be reversing our arms so that the inside of our forearms are facing front. Palms are still going to be down like a traditional push-up. And we're going to put our hands by our side. So for me, that's just below the nipple line. Could be lower, could be higher for you. But we're going to push up using our biceps, just like that Sphinx push-up. And again, you can do this on your knees, following that same pattern, or you can do it in a traditional push-up. But either way, it's really great for the bicep. You're essentially turning that, chest press into a bicep curl just by flipping the arms around. Whew. So feeling pretty good. We're going to jump into those wide push-ups now. So again, same thing, 5 push-ups. We're going to change our stance to a wider push-up. And then we're going to finish off with a closed chest push-up. So wide push-up, for myself, I just go on the outside of my yoga mat. But you want it to at least be a hand away from your chest on the outsides. And coming right down, right back up, all the way up to 5. Just like so. Again, when we widen out that chest, we're going to be stretching the actual chest muscle. You can feel it when you open up your wingspan. And that essentially means that you're going to be pushing that whole chest muscle. Getting a great workout there. I'm more out of breath from talking. So now we're going to get into these triangle push-ups. So same thing, difficult. We've seen them before and definitely in the XMAS challenge. And again, we're going to be putting our hands together, forming a triangle. So pointer fingers together, thumbs together, triangle. Or you can keep your hands just close enough. One hand under each pec. And again, coming down and up, all the way up to 5. Just like so. Now we're going to be really focusing on the inner chest. So flexing that up.
I love that Paige had previously said that it's hard to get people to join because nobody wants to do push-ups. So you're starting the day with all push-ups. All of them, every push-up.
You know, I mean, unless you're gonna do like a ninja kick up, how else are you gonna get off the floor? Period. They're done.
Getting started off strong. And I keep getting distracted by Wilson. And what's your red? Is it red? Yeah. Hi, animals.
I start whenever like she knows when I start filming, and she'll come out here just to be on camera. I swear, she's a little diva. Whew. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the proper workout. We're gonna be moving up to 8 repetitions instead of 10, just because I find that shaving those 2 off save us a little bit of time, and it's still gonna be great for our workout. And of course, we're gonna make it just a little bit harder to make those 8 repetitions worth it. So the first thing that we're gonna do are some hammerhead curls. So if you do have some weights, I recommend them. If you don't, you can of course make a tight balled fist, and that'll work just as well for your forearms and your biceps. Just remember to keep those thumbs pointed up. Whew. So hammerhead curls, just from the side, pretty simple stuff. You want to get a nice tight grip on the dumbbell. So again, monkey paw grip, rolling it down, rolling it back up. And we're going to come straight up, top of the dumbbell to the shoulder, just like so, on each side. And again, we're going to go up to 8 here. I think that these 8 repetitions, when we get to some of the harder workouts that involve more parts of the body in unison, so for the core examples and things like that, this is going to be really good because then we can start adding some sit-ups with a twist and not having to worry about getting burnt out by 10. Whew. So we've done those curls. We're now going to get into some twisting curls. So again, great for the forearm, great for the bicep. We're going to start in the hammerhead position, and as we're coming up, twisting that dumbbell around, back down, twisting it around, and back down. So again, 8 times. As we're coming up, you want to see that rotation midway in the bicep. So just like so, when you're adding that twist, anything with the forearms in that twist, you're gonna start feeling that on the inside of the forearm, building those muscles up along with our biceps. So now we're gonna move into the chest portion of this workout. Just need a sip of some black medicine water over there. And now we're gonna move into some chest press. So this should be pretty good. We're gonna be doing some associated movement with it, which is essentially going to be, we're gonna be pushing from the lower part of our chest. So the dumbbell should be coming just below the nipple line or just on top of the rib cage. And we're gonna push up for 1, back down to about parallel with the chest, up for 1, lower to the chest, up, wide, low, wide, low. So we're pushing low, bringing it down high, pushing low, high, low, high, all the way up to 8. Whew. Now, if you want to make that more difficult, you can not let your elbows or the weights touch the floor, and you can start from the lower nipple line, pushing up and around, back down, again, creating circles or rowing over your chest. Whew. I feel bad that I'm just like, just sitting here Whew. All right, and now into our final chest exercise for this workout. Then we can start doing it a little bit quicker. We're going to be doing some dumbbell hovers. So we're going to put the dumbbells together. Now they should be vertical, lengthwise of the torso. And same thing, we're going to start low, go to the head, low, to the head, low, and to the head 8 times. Again, going vertically, up and down the body, whew, until you get to 8. So you're dragging those dumbbells from the hip line up to the chin, hip line to the chin, and again, keeping those dumbbells elevated, whew, off of your chest. Gotta say, it is quite difficult though. Again, we're using that muscle, the chest muscles to push those dumbbells vertically up and down the body instead of pressing them. So different movement there, great for the chest. Whew. And we've got a set.
Is that, have you ever like hit your face with the dumbbells?
Doing the hovers? I have yet. I have
Not yet.
not yet. But I have noticed, like, especially like just sort of, you know, messing with the 30s and stuff, up to the higher repetitions, I do find myself sort of dropping it on my stomach a little bit. So I would watch out for that, but great way to deal with that is just to move the elbows inwards, and you can give yourself some protection with the meaty parts of your arms. Yeah. So hope everyone's doing good. I know that this can be first.
These are tough.
Battle. Yeah.
These are tough, yeah. And with the hovers, should they be, because I wasn't really watching you while I was doing my own, should they be higher, or is staying closer to the body, chin and hips the goal? Like there's so many exercises where the lower you stay nearer to the ground, the harder the workout is. So I'm just wondering where it should be.
Yeah, I would say like yeah, pretty much for anything, like as close as you can to your chest with the dumbbells. I would get as close as you can, but obviously it's going to make it more difficult. And of course, if you drop it, you know, there's less room to, you know, sort of change your grip. But yeah, if you can get lower, that's great. I mean, it's like doing leg lifts, right? The lower your feet can get to the floor without touching. Yeah. Cool.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, and I guess, yeah, I'm more likely to hit myself this way, but the dumbbell's not falling quite nearly as far.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you, fitness is funny. Like, it's such a hazard, you know, when you're just looking at it from like third eye view or bird's eye view or something. It's just, it looks insane. We're taking 100 pounds and throwing it around, right? Like, anyways, gonna get back into this workout, starting with those hammerhead curls again. We're gonna try to speed it up a bit, but of course, don't hurt yourself. And you certainly do not have to go fast if you do not want to. And again, we're going straight up to 8. Just like so. Again, focusing on the forearm, bicep. Great workout. Moving into those twisting curls, hammerhead position, curling up, and then twisting out. So twisting in, twisting out, in, out, just like so. After those twisting curls, we're now going to move into our chest presses. And of course, doing them a little bit differently, make it a little bit harder. We're going to push from the lower part of the chest, like before, up, bring it over, down, low, up. And again, trying not to let our arms touch the floor. Make it that much more difficult. and then into those hovers. And again, vertically up and down. The chest, the body. Whew. I gotta say, those hovers are like really intense on the I guess the delts, like the shoulder. Whew. Gotta say, great workout so far.
I was feeling those hovers on like this tricep. I don't know.
Yeah.
Scared of dropping it on my eye.
Your mouth.
Yeah. Just chip a tooth. Workers' comp.
I love it. You got to think like the insurance bills for like any like trainer's fitness type of guy, or you know, any type of trainer in a professional gym, like that insurance has to be the premiums. It must be so expensive.
So in December, you had started off with a like declining difficulty planning. Based on the hovers, I can see that you've stopped doing that because the hovers are the most difficult exercise of these four, and they're last, which is just like cruel and unusual. So is there a reason you moved away from that, and is that something we can look forward to again in the future?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, I mean, for this, like, I really didn't think that the hovers would be so intense. Because when I was practicing, I was like, oh yeah, I feel it in the chest, sure, yeah, you know. But now I'm starting to realize like there's so much more to this motion than I thought. Like, because there is like a tricep pull and a push from it. You're also getting a forearm pull and push. And then for some reason, my deltoids, my shoulders are flaring up, keeping the, you know. So definitely kind of, you know, missed the mark on this one a little bit.
Well, I can see what you were thinking, but it's just like there's no clear one strong muscle group that you're using for it. You know, it's not like squats or presses. Like you're using a lot of different stuff and a lot of small muscles, which is really hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, no, definitely going to get back into that sort of business as usual type working out. I think especially for core, Wednesday is going to be really great. Just because I'm starting to, sorry, I'm jumping into these reps already, but I'm going to be, I'm going to be sort of mixing and matching some of the harder ones, bringing down the repetitions, and then of course it'll decline in difficulty. Yeah, really just these hovers, bro. Wasn't expecting that to be so deadly. But also at this point too, because of the challenge, I have no idea what's easy, what's difficult. It made me so detached. Like I just, once you wake up and you start your morning with, you know, 40, 50, 60 triangle push-ups, like you're just, you know, you're just kind of out, you're in space. Whew. So after those curls, moving into the biceps. So, sorry, moving into the chest after the curls. Oh. Again, starting low, keeping our elbows off the floor, up, low, down, and up.
I hate to interrupt you mid press, but would you be able to go sideways for this? I'm trying to see where. Oh, watch your coffee.
I got the last minute reflexes. So I'm coming down, up, sides.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. I was doing the repositioning in the air as opposed to on my sides.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. it's going to be similar to the hovers in that, but more on the lower chest. So, whew. All right. Now into those hovers. We're doing great though, by the way. This is the third set. One more to go through. And again. Whew. Wow. Like, gotta say, it's like it's like being like an Olympic athlete or something here. Whew. Oh man. I've got a great compilation right now in the works of just every single woo and like defeated posture that I've had over like the over the years. Like during the challenge, there's one that's so good because I had like kind of strained a calf muscle, and so I was like kind of trying to limp it and stretch it out. And at one point, I just drop, and I'm just like, it's so good, like just full of good moments. Whew. What's going on, Red? Why are you laying there all weird?
Paige, how are you and Bliss finding this set?
I think we were doing that third exercise completely wrong. And now that we're doing it with like not putting our elbows down, it's a lot harder. And I'm distracted by your dog again.
I know.
But it feels good. We're using pretty light weights, so it's a nice wake-up call. Oh yeah, we're ready. For
Yeah, I still haven't gotten the rhythm for that third exercise either. Like I'm moving it around and repositioning mid exercise is just not. I've just got to watch this and do it again later, I guess, and watch someone else, not my own, because it's going to be
confusing. Okay.
I'll make sure to do I'll do everything from the side view this time, just to make it more accessible. Skip to like the 16-minute mark. All right, so gonna start again. Last set. Feeling pretty good about this one. And again, we're just lifting that dumbbell right to the shoulder. Again, anything that really involves curls, well, unless it's like sort of stated otherwise, like it's really best to sort of keep that body tight. So shoulders back, shoulder blades tight. And of course, keep those arms tight. Moving into those twisted curls. Oh, Red. This dog. Like, I know she just wants to be loved and all. I'm like, you know, that's great, but it's like she chooses like the most inopportune times. Like how, like look at that. How am I supposed to work out? Yeah, and you know what you do too. You know what you do. All right. Whew. So getting into the presses now. Why are you so weird? We're gonna start low and coming around the body. Again, think about rowing. Yeah, I guess like rowing in midair. Good way to. Oh, sorry, Fred. What do you want from me? Sorry, she's like staring in my face right now, and I just can't. Whew. Wow. So, feeling pretty good. Definitely feeling pretty tired. But so feeling pretty good. Gotten through our workout. Really impressed that we all made it through. No problem. So great job, everybody. First day back, and we're doing great. Haven't fallen off the horse yet. Whew. So now we're gonna get into these stretches, like literally all the time. Now we're gonna get into these stretches. So of course we're gonna start with a simple bicep extension. So what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to reverse our arms, and we're just going to stretch out the biceps. So again, putting that pressure into the biceps, keeping those arms straight. And again, a few things you can do here is you can lean back. So again, sort of pushing those forearms above the wrist, bringing them back towards you. Or of course, you can lean forward. And again, flex those biceps, stretch them out. Just some great versions of the exercise there for the biceps and the forearms. Again, about 10 seconds there. And now we're going to kind of do the similar thing. And we're going to lean back. And we're going to lean back in a sitting position. So again, keeping those biceps straight. What I like to do though, when doing this exercise, is I like to also flex my fingers back. So my fingers are going to be up like so. Again, stretching out the forearms and the biceps. 10 seconds, just leaning back on your arms. Just like so. Again, great stretch there for the biceps. Now we're going to move into our sun salutations. We're just going to modify it a little bit just to make it more or less for the chest. So like normal, we come up, straight arms. We're actually going to widen our stance here, and we're going to stretch our arms up. And again, you want to get just wide enough that you're feeling that chest stretch. 10 seconds here. Just like so. And last sort of cool down exercise that we're going to do here is just a back chest opener. So it's probably best if I do it from the side. We're going to lay in our backs. And again, we're going to open up our chest, and we're just going to push up with our elbows, flexing that chest, stretching it open. Again, arching that spine. 10 seconds with the chest up in the air. Just like that. So again, sort of pushing in those elbows. You want to open that chest up. Again, pushing that chest forward. Whew. Of course, if you want any more stretches, we have a bunch on our Facebook page and I guess on our Instagram. So if you need any more like that, you can definitely go check those out. But otherwise, we've done our workout for today, gotten through everything. Super proud of us. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And of course, thank you to our TIA people, so Brian and Paige, and of course a special thank you to Bliss for joining on Paige's camera. Thank you so much for joining this workout. And I guess we'll do a quick check, and I guess how overall would you say it was, this workout?
Sure. Camera on?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, oops. Oh, I have very weak arms, so it's good to like move them and lift stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. We got the strong legs. Makwa has
Yeah.
a strong upper body. It's okay. Friday we'll
Yeah,
be feeling a lot better.
Exactly. Wednesday and Friday we'll get ours back.
Although nobody likes abs, so anybody that does is lying.
That's true. Abs running, not my thing. It's just not my thing. I try, but oof, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, see everybody Wednesday, see everybody Friday, and have a great week. And take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.